Nice work! Nice work indeed. You saved the peasants but sent your own men to the slaughter. You like to keep your hands clean, but war is a nasty business. So who are you going to sacrifice for your conscience next? Your little Jew brother? Cape on? Yourself? You play the game, but you don't understand the rules. And in the end, you'll lose. You learned nothing. You understood nothing. And yet I tried so hard. And yet we share the same fate. No! My family was slain too, by the Turks. I felt just like you do. And Eric went through the same thing. That's why I took him in. We're one big family. Of orphans. Well, of course, you do have a father. Although he's not gone so far as to give you his name.
Now I'll show you. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just... You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything, other...
Restrain yourself. If you think you can just give me a whipping, then you'll be defying the law of the...
Excuse...
Only the heathens do that. You are a good Christian.
Well, of course I am.
First and foremost, you must inform the court upon which...
You're having me on, right?
Well, according... Look here.
All right.
Naturally.
That's taken care of. Off you go now.
Go! Quick! Ka! Ka! Whoa! Whoa! Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
So, I'm back. How's it going? Have you got anything out of von Bergov?
You came at the right time. We're just about to deal with him. And you can join in.
Welcome to Sukdol, Lord von Bergov. Despite the circumstances that brought you here.
It is an honor, Peter. Compared to what I had to endure from Zizka and Kunstadt, your good manners are a welcome change.
I'll do my best to make your, involuntary stay no more inconvenient than it has to be.
Aren't you being a bit too welcoming, Sir Peter?
Just what I was thinking. Fuck that bollocks! He's a captive, not some busty wench. He's only alive to squeal what he knows. It'd be quicker if I just beat it out of him.
Hold your horses. He's a noble and Sigismund's right hand. If we torture him, he'll be no use to us as a hostage, and Sigismund will be out to avenge him.
That's true. Even though I'd be only too happy to settle scores with him. I gave him my word.
Why the fuck should I care about that?
When it comes down to it, the word of a nobleman is an oath before God. Even the devil must respect that.
Fuck this shit. The longer I listen to this bastards, the more my fists itch.
Instead of these pathetic threats, why do you not make me an offer? You do know that I am...
Shut your trap, Otto. Right now you're nothing. You lost most of your men at Rabos, and the rest croaked when we took Malashov. So what do you have left? A nice coat? And a smug face?
Do you really think Sigismund made me his chamberlain because of my soldiers? Or to have someone to take care of the running of conquered fortresses?
Shut up, damn it! We're asking the questions.
Really? Then why have I not heard a single one yet? And what a shame that is. I am a pragmatic man, and I'm sure we can work something out. But lay a hand on me, and you will not hear a single word.
He's right. Apart from von Aulitz, he's Sigismund's closest man. He knows everything about him and his plans. We should try it the peaceful way first.
You're buying that? He talks just like Jobst. When he gets here, they can yap till doomsday for all I care. But now we just don't have the time.
Jobst wants to come back here. After he got away from us by the skin of his teeth?
Well, he has to show Sigismund our army up close.
So it's true. I couldn't believe the Margrave had finally made a move. I thought he would never march into battle.
See? Fortune is turning her back on you people. A pragmatic man like you ought to recognize an opportunity. If you help us, the Margrave will remember you for it. And we'll also let bygones be bygones.
You're getting ahead of yourself a bit, boy. The crown is still firmly on Sigismund's head, and Jobst won't find it easy to wrest it of him. Although, I expect you people have no idea of the situation Sigismund is in right now.
Oh. What situation is he in, then?
In the shit, Lord Trotsnov. In the shit. So, a sensible person should seize every opportunity that presents itself. And I am eminently sensible. Lord Capon.
Yes?
When you came to Trotsky, you were carrying a message with an offer of an alliance from Lords Hanush and Radzik, were you not?
Exactly.
I think it is time I gave you my answer.
A wise decision, sir.
But suspicious. Why the sudden change of heart?
You think I'm some villain, don't you? But I've only ever wanted what is best, believe me. What is best for this country, for my loyal supporters, and, naturally, for myself. And I'm not ashamed of that. And it appears that Sigismund is no longer what is best. He's in trouble, both here and in Hungary. The army is not getting paid, morale is poor, and the Kuttenberg miners are rebelling. so the crown is running out of silver.
I see. The butcher's on his way, so you want to flee the pigsty, eh?
Naturally. And together we can even set fire to this pigsty, as you put it. If you want my advice.
I'm all ears, sir.
The last straw Sigismund is grasping is the royal treasury at the Italian court. If he were to lose his silver, he wouldn't be able to pay his soldiers and would have to withdraw to Hungary.
We're supposed to rob the Italian court.
The most secure place in the town?
Of course. And while you're there, you can also free the lords captured at Raborz.
My father.
Lord Pisek, as the former mint master, you must surely know of some way to sneak in.
There is no way. The court's an impregnable fortress.
Really? What about tunneling in? There are hundreds of tunnels beneath the city, and if I'm not mistaken, one of them runs beneath the court.
That's total madness. There might be some passageway leading there, but no one knows those old tunnels now. Besides, they might collapse at any time. One could easily come to a bad end there.
But that can also happen when you try to mount a horse drunk. What's with this tunnel?
There's a whole labyrinth of tunnels under the city. You'd have to dig from inside the treasury to find the one you want. And where they all lead to, God alone knows.
God and me.
Oh, pardon me, milady, but how would you know?
Not all young noble women devote their days to embroidery, Sir Peter. I look after Father's documents, and I know all about the plans of the passageways beneath our palace. St. James's Church owes its existence in part to the generous donations of the Routards. So in the past we had a secret underground entrance built into its crypts, and St. James's is right next to the Italian court.
A handy escape route from the palace, eh? If you don't mind crawling through a tunnel, that is.
In short, you can theoretically walk directly from Routard Palace to the Italian court.
Sure. That is, after breaking through the walls that separate the crypt from the tunnel, and the tunnel from the cellars.
That sounds almost too easy.
You took the words out of my mouth. With a bit of luck, we'll get to the cellars of the court. What then?
What do you think? The guards will come down on you and it'll all be over.
So we need someone who can help us on the inside. Someone who'll distract the guards and lead us to the silver.
What about Ulrich Vavak? If we threaten him a little, he might help us.
Most importantly, he's got the Mint Master's key. You'll need it to get to the silver. But I wouldn't advise you to rely on the help of that sycophant of Sigismund's.
Nor would I. Couldn't your brother help us instead, Lord Pisek?
Christian? He can be hard to deal with sometimes. He'd be taking a big risk, and besides, he doesn't have the Mint Master's key to the treasury. I'm afraid Vavak's your only hope.
There is one other possibility.
Oh? What's that, Sir Otto?
Perhaps you have heard about the expected arrival here of a rare visitor from very far away.
Who? Do you mean... Surely not.
The very one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Speak clearly!
Well then, a papal legate is on his way to the town directly from Rome. He's coming to adjudicate the dispute about the new church.
What's that got to do with us?
Where would he be received except at the Italian court, along with his entourage? No one knows them, no one has ever seen them, and very few understand their language. They might as well be volunteering for you to take their place.
Well, bugger me. This is starting to sound fucking good.
What? What do you mean, take their place? Are we supposed to kill them, or what?
Why not?
Fuck. Jesus. Get a grip, fellas. Do you want to burn in hell?
Calm down. We'll just lock the Pope's lackey up for a bit, and once we've got the silver, we'll let him go again. No one gets hurt.
St. Joseph, cover thy ears.
Where will we find that legate?
He's staying in Loretz, at the vineyard. He's got the use of the whole place for himself and his escort. But I don't know how many there are.
Good. We'll send Catherine there to have a look.
And then we'll burst in there and cause a bit of a fuss, so he doesn't get any stupid ideas. And that'll be that.
Gentlemen, the legate is a man of the cloth, like me. I know Latin, and even a bit of Italian too, as it happens. I could explain to him what we need. Maybe we can persuade him to go along with it.
He'll tell us to kiss his arse, more likely.
Sir Hinek, never underestimate the power of sweet words. Especially when the listener has a knife at his throat.
It's true, none of us would be very convincing as an Italian cardinal. It'd be better if we made him take us with him, as his retinue.
But what do we do with the legate's real retinue?
Lock them up at the Devil's Den. One of our men can guard them there.
A couple more peculiar fellas blabbering nonsense won't look out of place there in the slightest.
All right, let's say we get inside with the legate. What then? What if he betrays us?
That's why we mustn't let him out of our sight. Godwin will take care of that.
Me?
You said you spoke Italian, didn't you? If he starts squealing, you'll hold a dagger to his ribs and ask him politely to play nice.
May God look the other way.
Meanwhile, the rest of us will have to deal with the guards inside, prepare the ground for digging, and open the treasury.
That's damned risky.
No one will be expecting us. As long as we don't make a ruckus too soon, it'll all be over. And the whole place will be ours before they even notice.
What if the legate refuses to talk to us?
Well, we can always beat him up. Take his clothes and let someone else put them on. Like, Godwin, eh? Since he's a priest.
Hold on. I'm not going to play the jester for anyone.
Nobody's asking you to. We stick to the plan. We'll work on the legate so he agrees to take us in with him. Then we'll find a way somehow.
All right. I can't think of anything better anyway.
Agreed then. We'll try gentle persuasion to begin with. And now, to the task. Henry, you go to the town and squeeze anything that could help us out of Vavak.
Most importantly, get that key from him.
Then wait for us at Rotard Palace, where we'll set up our base. We'll get there first thing in the morning.
And how are you going to get inside? The palace will be closed and maybe guarded. I don't expect you want to march through the main entrance, where everyone can see you, and break the gate down while you're at it.
That's true, milady. What do you suggest?
There's not only a passageway to the church, but also down to the river. I know it like the back of my hand. I could show Henry the way if you like.
No offense, my lady, but you'll be safer here.
Zizka's right. I can do this on my own.
Do you want to get into the court? Then you need Roothard Palace. You want Roothard Palace? Then I'm coming along.
All right. Both of you are going to town. And no dawdling. You should be on the road tomorrow at the latest. Time is of the essence.
That's that then. Let's get to work.
Mind where you're going.
It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
I can hardly wait.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
When they captured Pa, Van Bergov's people came to Roothard Palace.
Did they do anything to you?
No, I wasn't harmed. But before they took me away, they ransacked the place. Then Von Bergov just took me to Malashov. It's likely Vavak took our home for himself. He's always threatened to do that.
Well, you can try. When we free your father, Roothard Palace will be yours again.
I hope so. But that's still far from certain.
How do we even...
Like I said,
Well,
you are in... No.
are you ready to go?
One more thing.
Well, you know...
I understand. It was waiting.
Shall we go?
There's no point in dallying.
All right.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
I'll be with you. If anything happens, just stay behind me and...
Ah, my hero. But since I... Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
How far away is it, anyway?
Soon there'll be a fork, and from there it's only a short distance. You'll see.
And where does the passageway end?
In the cellar, conveniently enough. It's always best to arrive inconspicuously. Oof, startled me. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Sukdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
It's no laughing matter. At Nabokov, he was buried under the rubble when von Bergov's men blasted the tower. He was screaming for help. I thought he was going to die there. None of us could help.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Damn. I didn't count on it being so deep.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
I hope you don't expect me to carry you.
I most certainly do. Unless you want to prove to me that you really are an uncouth village oaf after all.
Well, what's to be done?
Maybe there is something knightly about you, after all. Waiting. This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. Who's there?
Oof. I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court. But I am dry, so I thank you.
Oh, Sakura. I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
What do you mean, Gary?
You killed most of von Bergov's garrison at Malashov.
My. What's the difference between those ragamuffins?
But this is our home.
You're right. I'll go and see who they are.
Wait a moment. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
What? Are you crazy?
Oh, don't worry. I've been climbing up there ever since I was a little girl.
But they'll see you.
No, they won't. I'll be round the corner before they have a chance. There's a wooden balustrade there all the way to the window. It's like climbing a ladder.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
All right then. Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well.
Both of you got your share. Who let you in? Now you're gonna die.
Sakura! Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
Come on, then! Fuck that! I'll sort you out.
Take that! I'll rip your ass open!
What do you want?
Bad luck!
Show your stuff.
through blood. You wanna try me?
Henry!
Are you alright?
I am. For now. Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
You're a good shot. Is something...
Someone's trying to...
Oh, damn it.
Be careful!
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm...
What a mess.
Show what you're made of. You wanna try me?
Little pigs! Let me come in! What's that?
Rosa? It's me.
Henry, are you all right?
I'm in one piece.
Are they... gone? All of them?
Aye. It's over.
All right. I'll let you in. You can come in now.
Oh, Christ. Oh, is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look. I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malishov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head, too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
Why would she?
Mainly because you were going. She doesn't seem to like the rest of the group very much.
Well, it's not like you're doing much to...
We may be bastards, but we're not ungrateful. Anyway.
Quite the contrary.
How did it go?
But after everything...
I understand.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
What the? Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
I'm the one asking questions here. Where is Vivek?
He ran off God knows where with the money from his secret enterprise.
And what are you doing here?
That's none of your business. But maybe you could explain something to me. How much did they pay you to tell them about the mint?
Vivek was stealing from the town.
And I could happily continue if you weren't such an honest idiot. Instead of Fanush, Milosh, come here, defend yourself. Or don't. Oh! You swine! Show what you're made of. No, you don't.
What do you want? Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck. Oh!
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak, wherever you are.
Look what I have for you.
Mind where you're going?
Healing well.
Those few days following your treatment, I thought I'd pluck it out of my head myself. It hurt like hell. But now, if people didn't stare at my scar all the time, I wouldn't even know about it.
Should I take that as a thank you?
Definitely. The very fact I didn't kill you the instant you touched me testifies to my gratitude.
Why? You're threatening now. But then you just screamed and fell into a faint. And a good thing, too. At least you don't remember what happened next. Trust me, I'd rather forget it, too.
I was at the Mint Master's place.
Hold on. Everybody should be hearing this. Well, how did it go? Do you have the key?
Aye, I've got it. But it stinks a bit.
Quelle puanteur! Put it away unless you want to see my breakfast.
And what about the Mint Master? Will he help us out?
Vavak has disappeared. I found the key in his house. But I also met Christian Pisek there. He tried to kill me.
Good thing he didn't succeed. How did that end up?
He's dead.
At least he won't rat on us.
The main thing was to get the key, and we did. What's worse is that we don't have anyone inside the court. Well, can't be helped. Let's get to the point. We must have everything ready before Catherine returns from Loretz. Especially the way through to the court.
I should say so. If I'm going to send my men, I have to know exactly where the way through is to be made.
That'll be your job, Henry. And Brabant's going with you.
Excuse-moi? Why should I?
Because you've been telling us you know the Kuttenberg Underground like the back of your hand.
And I do, but not firsthand. Only from mind maps and drawings. Nobody will let men of my standing enter those moldy shafts.
What exactly are we supposed to do in that cellar?
Get as far as you can, and mark the spot where Brabant's men will start digging.
I see. Why do I feel like that sounds a bit too easy?
Well, we have no idea what's really down there, so you better have a weapon handy.
Come now. Surely you do not mean...
Rutard's daughter will tell you more. She came up with this part of the plan.
Where are the others, anyway? Kubienka, Ada, and Janos.
They heard there was work to be done, so... they left à l'anglaise.
Did you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth.
They're getting some wagons so we can move the silver. If Pisak wasn't lying, there's quite a haul there.
If Brabant doesn't want to go into the tunnels, I'll go with someone else.
With Ruthar's daughter, eh? One night wasn't enough for you.
I meant with somebody like Sam. He knows his way around the town underground too.
Oui. That is a good idea.
Why not? Maybe the cold down there will cool his hot head.
What will you lot do in the meantime?
We'll be doing the planning. We've got to bring those captured Italians to the Devil's Den somehow. They'll just sit tight till we give them back their legate, and then we'll let them all go.
The main thing is keeping Godwin away from the booze. Or we'll have no way of talking to the gents from Rome.
What happened when von Bergov hauled you?
It was a dreadful... It was a bit better in Malashov.
Did anything happen along?
No, I was traveling. They treat...
What did they...
Nothing much. They took care of... But they... Only I almost went...
What was the...
That I couldn't get out of the... I was... Actually... I'd have... And above all...
Great.
You could... I'll even have a...
They didn't let...
No, but most... Like I said...
What did von...
Just... They behave about...
And what did he tell...
Nothing that he didn't already know.
And did he...
I think he said...
My word. But the main thing...
Indeed.
What do you...
He's... Although... Otherwise, if a little...
I agree. And he's got a...
He certainly had...
I'm gonna go explore...
What exactly?
Where exactly are...
They run under some are rem so far.
Oh, the church.
Right.
Tell me more about...
It's been
That's a...
my he just...
What was the...
It's a...
Has anyone...
No one...
Waste?
It leads...
Oh, wonderful. What exactly...
We need... When we break...
But
you could...
So...
Well,
Actually...
you'd...
All right.
You're threatening them. But then you just screamed and fell... At least you don't remember what happened next. Trust me. I'd rather forget it too.
It appears we're supposed to go and mark the path for carrying out the silver.
I thought you were going with Brabant. He boasted that he knows those passageways.
Brabant backed out of it.
Perhaps he was afraid to soil that fancy coat of his.
Or he was just lying again. Well, are we ready to go and take a look underground?
Absolutely. Where is the entrance anyway?
In the kitchen.
That's a promising start. Let us go. That smell. How long have they been throwing shit down here? It is nearly up to my knees. Perish. And it's bloody slippery. Ugh. The nerve of Zhiska and Dry Devil. I give them coin, and they send me to wade through shit. Stay close to me. The path might branch off somewhere. We would not want you to get lost.
You won't scare me. I'm not a child.
You are scared shitless, I can tell. If I keep breathing this air for much longer, I might be sick. I wonder what schmuck feels the need to hide his stuff down here. Hey, what is that? There's someone here. Do you hear that too?
What do you think? A rat? Or maybe a bat?
Never mind. Better come along. We have other work to do.
What was it that Lennox wanted? Some fingers, teeth. He said an ear or two would be nice too. Christ! What for? What do I care?
As long as he pays, he can sew together a bride for himself. No living woman would touch him anyway.
Nothing here.
Don't make me
We have to go somewhere else.
Am I imagining things?
Do you want me to do the same to you?
No, this is not it.
Oi, that sounds different. We have it.
Have you ever been to Kuttenberg? Before all this, I mean?
A long time ago. With Martin.
Is that so?
Right. He was here on business and brought me along as help. But I didn't see much. Martin met with a customer in the morning, and we drove back home in the evening.
Perhaps we passed on the street and did not even know it.
Oi, Gewalt.
Sam and I walked through the cellar as far as we could, and marked the spot where we should dig.
Well done. Brabant has found some men in the meantime. He may refuse to go down tunnels, but he does have his uses. Considering how much coin he promised them all, I reckon they'll do everything they can to make sure we get out alive. Oh, and while we're on the subject, take this. You've done a lot of good work. You deserve it.
What now, then?
I should say... Hey, listen up! All of you, you're done for today, but get plenty of sleep. We'll chase you from your beds early in the morning.
Oh, is that really necessary?
It is. We'll be riding to Lorette's.
Cardinal Pozzo goes to bed with the chickens and gets up before the crack of dawn. After the morning prayer, he eats breakfast together with his retinue, and no one is allowed to disturb them. Most regular folks are asleep at that time, so everything should be nice and quiet when you pay him a visit.
If we don't persuade him to get us into the Italian court, we're fucked. So don't do anything stupid, right?
Should we be prepared for a fight?
That shouldn't be necessary. Godwin insisted he'll sort things out peacefully with the Cardinal. But I reckon we'll have to twist his arm a bit. And while Godwin's persuading His Eminence to put on a show with us at the Italian court, the Devil, Janosch, Kubienka, and Ada will take his retinue away to the Devil's Den.
Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Like I said, stand beside God.
Exactly.
Is everyone going?
Everyone
What?
At least you'll...
It's true we shouldn't...
Too fucking right. And don't you worry, Lord King.
Keep your jokes to yourself.
You took the words right out of...
Oh, come on. Lighten up.
All right.
Report to me tomorrow morning.
What's your impression?
Cardinal Pozzo? Actually, he surprised me.
Meaning he's young?
Well, he...
So if he's older than me, he's not that young, eh?
But you are a boy, Henry. And if you survive all this...
Can we go to Lorette's now?
I reckon it's too late now, eh? We have to leave before the crack of dawn tomorrow, while it's still dark, understand?
What about Lorette's? Should we go?
I reckon it's too late now, eh? We have to leave before the crack of dawn tomorrow, while it's still dark, understand?
What about Lorette's?
I reckon it's too late. We have to leave before the crack of dawn tomorrow.
Buono il pollo, eminenza. Così così, eh? Il cibo da queste parti fa un po' cagare.
Ma che diavolo? Come cazzo vi permettete? Eh?
Sit the fuck down.
Nos non... Oh, fuck. Nos non quer vos nos vos non vulnerabo. Nobis est petitio. No. Proposal. Ragazio. Ita. Ragazio.
Can you cut it short?
Fuck! Don't interrupt! Latin is tough when you're sober.
Fucking hell! Andiamo! Forza! After them! They mustn't get away!
Stai attento!
Go! Ka! Ka!
Ti ucciderò! Ti ucciderò!
Ka! Ka!
Più veloce! Ti ucciderò!
Go!
Stai attento! Stai attento!
Quick!
Spara!
Go!
No! Ti starà a scappo! Ti ucciderò! Spara!
Ka!
No! Ti starà più veloce!
Ka! Quick!
Hey up, lad. Keeping all right, are you?
Well, do your best, don't you? That's all you can do, really, isn't it?
Guess in these times, no?
Yeah.
Not sure about this, though, eh? Who's keeping these roads? No one looks after them, you know.
My words exactly. I mean, no one gives a damn until some noble rides along. And then he's surprised.
Per amor di Dio, mi lascia in pace. Io sono un uomo di chiesa, capite? Non ho fatto nulla. Misericordiosa Vergine Maria! Cosa vi devo Vergine Maria?
Curvato un gambe!
Aiuto!
Right, let's see him.
Nie chciał zamknąć gęby, to dostał. Nic mu nie jest lekko otumaniony. No przecież lekko dostał z bańki, no leciutko.
You've killed him.
No przecież nic mu nie zrobiłem.
You fucking killed him, you great Polish ox! You are going straight to hell for that. That's right, hell! And all those horned demons there will be taking turns with you. You just wait. They're going to be fighting over your Polish arse.
Przecież nie chciałem, no! Boże, czemu dałeś mi tak tępy łeb?
Strip them before their clothes get even more soaked in blood. You can undress His Eminence here.
Me? Why?
Because you're the legate now.
Well, that didn't really work out. What are we going to do now?
You heard, didn't you? We'll get rid of the bodies, get Godwin dressed up, and hope his Legate Act fools the Church Council. It's too late to back out now.
Well, maybe it'll be better this way. I trust Godwin a lot.
Sure, I trust him too, but not so much his language skills.
Let's get out of here.
Agreed. Our business here is concluded.
Are you going back to Ruthar Palace?
Aye. We have to wash the clothes, get Godwin into them, and hope we don't all end up on the gallows. We still have some time, so if there's something you need to do elsewhere, feel free. I have the feeling there won't be time for anything else.
I'll go with you.
Fine. But what I said stands. This is the last.
No reason to waste time.
Stop playing the fool and try to get right.
Monsignore, mi spiace.
We'll have to wait at the end of the passage till they get to us.
How the hell?
How are the preparations coming along?
We're done with the preparations. It's time to get to the task. The plan is simple. We split into two groups. One will go underground and wait till the other group, who'll disguise themselves as Italians, gives the sign where to dig.
Once we've tunneled in, we'll take care of the entire Church Council and carry off the silver from the court to Ruthard Palace.
Here, we'll load it onto the wagons and get it out of the city as quietly as we can.
Who will pose as the legate's retinue?
Godwin will pose as the Cardinal, naturally. Janos Uher will accompany him to the council as his right-hand man. You, Capon, Brabant, and Ada will play the rest of the retinue.
Why us for?
Well, you're young, you look presentable.
Brabant will teach you some Italian. Janos is pretty good at it, but Ada will have to keep his mouth.
What should we...
First,
yeah,
and...
But how... And once you...
We'll just... As bound
by that.
You forgot...
We didn't.
Excuse...
The silver...
But if we make...
Rose has been insisting we rescue...
There's already a good...
I understand.
But you don't agree.
Whatever. Just as long as you...
I'll go and get ready.
Start with... We'll have to wait at the end of the passage.
Can you teach me something in it?
Mon Dieu, this is not something in Italian. I'm trying to convey to you the... Do you know what kind of a task?
All right, then. I'll try not to offend you.
But you have to take it seriously.
To dlatego, że gadasz.
It sounds... Very well. Buonas... Good evening, gentlemen.
Buona sera, signori.
No, no good. Once more. Buonasera, signori. Good evening, gentlemen.
Buonasera, signori.
Buonasera, signori.
That will do.
Buona sera, signore.
Perfect!
Next, you have to know how every time someone... Molte grazie. Thank you very much.
Molte grazie.
Molte grazie.
That will do. Eder?
Morte grazie.
If I didn't know, I think you want to eat me.
Zamknij ryj, albo odgryzę ci rękę.
If you are somewhere where you should not be and you get caught, you will need an explanation. You got lost? For example, scusi, mi sono perso. Excuse me, I'm lost.
Scusi, mi sono... Parzo?
No, you are not listening. Once more. Scusi, mi sono perso. Excuse me, I'm lost.
Repeat it once more.
Scusi, mi sono perso. Excuse me, I'm lost.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
That was very good.
Curva. I tried to fuck with him and he prized me instead.
What did you say, Janosch?
Nothing.
Scusi, mi sono perso.
That was pretty close. Now let us try something more complicated. Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno. Every law has a loophole.
Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno.
Fatta la legge, trovato l'inganno.
Parfait.
Co to za brednie? Nie nauczę się tego gówna.
You know, that sounds like goat pissing on a drum.
Whatever you say, let us move on. O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Either you eat the soup, or you jump out of the window.
O mangio la ministra, o salto dalla finestra?
No, not like that. The intonation is all wrong. O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Either you eat the soup, or you jump out of the window.
O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra.
O mangi la minestra, o salti dalla finestra. Ha!
Very nice!
To też jakieś duby smalone.
It is an expression. Loosely translated, it means play by the rules or do not play at all.
Ah, I like it more with the soup.
Wiem, że jest Polak. Nie chcę udawać kogoś innego, zwłaszcza nie Woloszyna.
And one more phrase. Sei proprio un baccara. You are a real salted cod.
Si proprio un bacchiala.
Still no good. Listen. It should sound melodic. Sei proprio un baccara. You are a real salted cod.
Sei proprio un baccalà.
Sei proprio un baccalà.
Sam jesteś bakalarz, głąbie.
Excellent, Janosch. Almost perfect.
What does that actually mean?
It is another saying, a refined way of mocking someone. Well, I think we are finished. Any more? And you would get all mixed up. And if you are in a tight spot, leave it to me. D'accord?
What are we going to do now?
Mamselle Rosa will give you some clothes to change into. When you loot the pot, go and see Godwin.
Are the clothes for Goodwin's entourage clean enough?
Some of them have a bit of blood on them, but we don't have time to wash them.
But we could at least stitch them up.
Brabant said you...
Everything is ready in that. I've tried to patch them up and wash the worst stains out. But you can still tell the fate of their
That's fine. I don't intend to strut around the courtyard.
Too bad. You might impress the...
And maybe I'll get
True enough.
Let's hope it turns out...
We'll see each other soon.
Have a lovely summer evening.
Good evening, Catherine.
Have fun, whatever you're planning. My God, what now?
Can we leave now?
Oh well.
Lead on. Godwin, from now on, only speak Italian. Got it? Remember, you're a cardinal. Nice and dignified, no sudden moves, and be nice to people. I'm sure the local merchants wouldn't mind if such a rare visitor bought something from them.
Capisco, mio fedele servitore.
Excellent. Let's go then. Buonasera, signori.
Buonasera. Buonasera,
Sei proprio un baccala.
Naprawdę, gadacie jak pomyleci.
Cosa stai?
Signores! Signore! Senti! Italiano! Cardinal!
Vedi, sei un buon insegnante.
Grazie.
Cosa of? Guarda yourself! Reliquie rare and Gutenberg delicacy. Mangiare? Capisci? Tutto. Operida tutto. A bozzo guarantee rara straight from, and I also it is beautiful. Da no come mangi salt and every. Allora parla. You don't need. I have a hardly a, and if you there's no and fine it clears. Cosa. At your service, signor? Mi piace. Certo. Mia è la veramente. Tell him about. And he gave it to me. È un bel abbot. Mamma mia. I hope it. Not bad. Shut your pie. Would you like qualcosa altro, signore? Mi interessa la. You have Ewan, the emperor, a true hope. They say it. La croce ha un bel aspetto. Inoltre. Il prezzo è fair. Maybe. Allora va bene.
100 groschens. Good. Considering how much it really costs.
Cosa hai detto? He agreed. Shut up, for God's sake. Would you. Mi ha attirato la. I'm not.
It's older than.
Forse. Ti potrei. La meta? Ma.
50.
Shut it.
Why do I even have anything to do?
Mi basta. Non voglio. Mi indi. E io I have no. Allora.
God be with you.
If not now, when? The Pope wouldn't send a Welcome to Kuttenberg. Signore, signore, welcome to Kuttenberg.
Tutto di buono. Grazie.
Grazie as well.
What a grand fella.
Buonasera, signori.
Buonasera.
Buonasera, coloni.
Looks kind of nice. White and yellow.
One walk down the street and it'd be brown and brown.
Ave.
Avete, vos etiam, illustres domini, sum Hieronymus nas, hodiernum conventum egregium constituo cutne antique civium concili iuso.
Ave, meaide Gianni Unger, dis cardinal legate Lorenzo Pozzo, excusing my language.
Bene, bene. Non necesse est ut te intendas.
Cardinalis Lorenzo Pozzo.
Exoptatus vos video cutne antiquae, Eminencia.
Tempus non perdamus.
Ad libitum. Domini insequem minime. Manete. Insolitum. Te... Alecundite novi. Haven't we met somewhere?
Id credus. Enrico talam benignam fatiam habet. Non primum creditur eum novice. Roma nunquam egressus est. Certe hernice? Certe Romanus superbus est?
Sì. Fatta la legge
Vero.
I could have sworn that somewhere. Nihil refert. Introveniamus, Domini. Ex aula italica. Utinam vos sonitus non turbare. Signatores ad hunc laborem hodiernum non perpettorum. Mox finient et tranquillitatem habebimus. Aula italica est moneta media finium bohemicorum. Tantum eoloco grossum verum licet pudere. In fabricis cornos dexteri aule, bacula argentia feriuntur. Ex quo numi cudantur.
Et ubi feriuntur numi.
Iuxta scalas in aream et ipsa
Can I interrupt
moneta.
you?
Brevi tempori iam vidibitis. Veni, expectamur. Yes, but keep it brief, would you? What are the lords complaining about this time?
What do you think? They are worried they will not be getting any sleep again.
They can rest easy. This is a church council, not some villager's boozer.
It had better be.
Listen, Chaba. It's nice you care so much about their comfort, but you're weeping over the wrong grave. I'll have some more wine sent to them. Maybe it'll dull their senses and they'll sleep like stones. Will that be enough?
We will see. Neither you nor the steward have to listen to their whining all the time.
De mora me excuso. Exe Chaba molnar. Dicitur eum virum validissimum ex regno Hungaria esse. Hoc tempore hic. Unum munus facit. Sed non moremus. Pergamus. Etse pregaus. Hic grossa cuduntur. Si vultus. In ordine vos ad portare...
Vi saluto, signor Cardinale.
Pudere poteritis. Aliquiste convenire cupit, Domine Cardinalis. Etse imperator custodum aule Italice.
Benvenuto fra di noi, Sua Eminenza, Cardinal Pozzo. Non vedevo l'ora di fare la conoscenza.
Certe necesse.
Signor Cardinale, ma se siamo
Leave it. Excusa eum, Eminentia. Ma possumusne peregere?
Eamus.
Excellent. Giuseppe.
Yes?
The Cardinal and his aide are coming with me to the hall.
As you wish. I will...
Inseque me. Eos Eminentia Cardinales Pozzo.
Mihi excusate morum, cum gaudio de tibe in abatia nostra sed lice hospitium sed circumstantia difficilis sicut.
Tua emensia.
Fraternitas Christi Corporis Ecclesiam Sanctae Barbarae edificat ad moiarem Dei gloriam. Postnustat toto urbs.
Veritatem non vult accepere. Sed lice monastarii gratia mons cutnam magnus est.
Sancta Barbara, patrona frassorum.
Eternitas tua imperamentum est in communi ad diem. Nobis non est opus aleo templo. Consentisne mihi cardinales.
Venite, sodales cari. Puto melius esse primo bibere. Audivi vos habere in orbe viniam.
Ne gravibus loquamur ne incaramus in mundanas voluptatis. Recte arbitratus sum contentionum vestram nullum eventum habuisse.
Incomode ita est. Pars contraria non vult ex proposito sua exire, quod inter nos discordium seminavit.
Monasterium non vult mente comprehendere, credentes novum templum habere vele. Donationes in proximis annis clare ostendunt urbem sodelitati. Pnevitiae et sanctae Barbarae suffragari.
Sed nova tempora sunt. Rex sigus mundus declaravit se statum sed lici et malini sostenere.
Dic nobis cardinalis, quae est opinio papae Bonifaci hoius casus?
Papa resolutus non est. Idio hi...
Bene.
Temporis sati...
Colec vere cum ambabus discordiae partibus et cogitate opinionibus tuis. Tempus habes, ute omnibus rebus bene cogitatus sis. Cum resolutos eris, fac certiorem adjuvetorem tuum, et fac sermonem finalem in quo decretum tuum nunciabis.
Intelligo facile non erit. Opus est omnia bene. Loqui, colloqui discurrere.
Bene te habes, cardinalis?
Ego potio egio fauces sica est.
Are you still getting into fights with the
Signor
farmhands?
Cardinale?
Not anymore. It's inappropriate for a priest.
I'm glad to hear you gave it up.
Cosa vuoi?
We must help Henry and others some way.
The best way to help them is...
I say nothing. It's up to you.
I'll have to help it a little.
I get it. We lucky we got lots of booze here.
I won't.
And I see that fella who bring us here. He watch you close.
Christ, you're making me even more nervous than I was.
Easy, Kamashko. Just make like you know. And I have one...
Allora.
How you talk about wine supply, Janos thing? I sent guards to town, they gone. Our...
Agree on mine. I heard that they call him about the only thing we can agree on is to disagree. Well,
We can agree on that. Let's drink to that.
Struggles with the wine.
Word of it.
He cannot read.
Very poorly. But he's quite good at hiding it.
Still, it's very rude to go over our heads like that.
Dominus hic...
Tua eminence.
Quis est...
Nomen mehe musa.
Curtu...
Christia tenet ad...
Tu it...
Puta? Monastery sed les pretia id non ad tantum. Es consil.
Iocundum
Gestem erudut preset postia. Nunc ad
Sigismundus
sis net ita infelicita. Felicita difficultas vero non fuit. Conatas sum ex peccare proverbi. Excusami.
Bene he
Non intel. Quid? Nemo. Quis tibi dig?
man
Meneo.
ego
Tanto numus homo. Potuit tibi it non credo.
ego
Multi? Sincere. Esset in regionibus australibus normale.
plures
Spero.
ego
Bene.
domin
Laudet
ego velicire quid rogata
rogatus noster?
Eminentia eo vult loquid rogatum.
Ita, rogamus ut monasterio et paritiae malanensi, auctoritas reveritat cave semper eo.
Praecipuum ios baptimatale et funerarium curat
Sodalitas est dissolvenda.
traditiones sustenemur.
vos etiam multum
Explanare possumus.
Monasterio nostra condito, mons cuda vincula inter monast.
Paretia, ma apprentices et
Sed cum reditu desierunt
novum templum extra orbem stueret.
antecessor meus
Quam hodie cum auxili
ego conabu
in eos paramus, indiciativ improbum advenere
cogitare de
credemus corruptela.
corruptela mala et
He really talks most peculiarly.
That he does.
vos po aliquid
Siriset personum sut
Fanatici sunt
et musa
musulman
ad hoc cas
dicitur
dominum
legat
dissimile sed cito
equin omnes
nunc nesci
exactio non quid co
domini
et tecum
What's King Sigismund like, anyway?
come here
strange fellow, very irritable. I
domini
Cardinalis.
I hope he'll
You don't even know.
Maybe
Shut that. Non eus. Tell him.
Come on.
Abati.
has a
Ita. Vos. Did he? I don't know.
doesn't look.
cur
Well, tantum custodes.
bene
Nosca.
What did he say?
Some courtesies, apparently. That's all he said.
What a peculiar leg.
Monser ver. What does he likes it?
Well, that's good.
Hic.
ego my
What's he blabbering? Quiet. Bene tu nostro sculptor puto. A figure.
I bet they've
ego
those two.
Quiet. Domini.
that's right
It takes.
ego emery refer to
Certe. He bought a crucifix with a
genuine
Some
But it's strange to see a paper. You're right. It is magna fortu.
nihil alius
Sitio. We can recommend
something.
ebirid
salve.
salve
Shall we? I think the abbot is right. Why venture off the beaten path?
What are you blabbering about, Franz? Said
I still find it admirable.
Exactly. The Benevit's parish priest understands us, and he's on our side.
The abbot would have been on your side too, if you lot hadn't rebelled against him.
e allora qualcos'altro
You can say,
Why would I do
our boys in kitchen, hey?
that? Makes sense.
But first,
The opening was quite a celebration.
Salve.
Cardinalis Pozzo. Ex finissoda. Patavi nos
Ibi
sed inter alien gods. Farewell.